Hey guys, Winterspawn27 here, bringing you my live reaction and review on Bleach, chapter 641. Baby, hold your hand for when I am sleeping. Okay, so last week we actually learned that Mayuri deep down cares for his artificial daughter Nemu, but they still have to deal with Pernida. So how are they gonna beat the left arm of the Soul King? Well, let's find out. I apologize for not handing this over to you sooner, Mayuri-sama. It is the Hoji Kuzai, capture meat medicine. My original intention when coming here was to bring this to you. Oh, so she intended to give him this medicine, whatever this Hoji Kuzai does. Nemu chose to take action on her own in order to save Mayuri from danger. Now the twisted teaming up of father and daughter begins. Oh, they're gonna work together. That's neat. Okay, so Mayuri injects the Hoji Kuzai into his arm and oh. Okay, so it's a regenerative medicine. So he's just regenerating his arm. So that's nasty. Ew. But then again, 2 chapters ago we had a Bankai, which was a baby giving birth to another baby by bursting it out of its stomach, and last week we had a baby's head explode, so it's whatever. You noticed from the very beginning, didn't you, that I left before getting a chance to take this Hoji Kuzai? Yes, before heading out to engage the enemy, Mayuri-sama. You did not rummage around the chemicals and medicine cabinet, as you usually do before battles. So Mayuri didn't take precautions over this before this battle? Like he usually does? Like, seriously? Mayuri, you're slipping, man! But then again, maybe all this like happened in such a rush he didn't probably have time. Watching me like a hawk, are we? I must admit, I find that a bit unsettling. Translation, thank you, Nemu. I really appreciate it. Freaking Mayuri is such a tsundere. Behind those bitter words lies a genuine appreciation for his beloved daughter. Beloved daughter pronounced Nemu. Okay. So Mayuri is on the move with his Hirenkyaku shoes. He presses a switch on the shoes and the reishi platform's gotten bigger. And it looks like he's on the move, or Pernida's on the move. You know, come to think of it, why couldn't you have done that earlier when that nerve arrow was about to pierce him through his back? Or maybe the arrow was going so fast he didn't have time to do it. Alright, so Pernida is going to launch a couple more arrows, but Mayuri is able to dodge them all. I guess by enhancing his Hirenkyaku, it makes him go faster, I guess, or something. I don't know. Let's see, 2 more of the arms are gonna launch more Quincy arrows, but he's able to dodge all 3 of them. This will be the plan of attack. I shall continue maneuvering about the way I am now. Meanwhile, I will be sprinkling the area with a super concentrated narcotic anesthetic. Okay. I am uncertain whether it will have any effect on his real body, but from the contact I made with it earlier, I was able to gauge the strength of the nerves attached to its arrows. Oh my god, Mayuri! Always comes up with a plan right on the spot. I mean, that's the mad scientist for you. This concentration of anesthetic will, at the very least, render his arrows helpless. However, with the concentration this potent, there's no way for me to completely avoid the effects, but I've planned for such a contingency. Of course he has. And, okay, what is Nemu going to do? Your mission is to get those incapacitated arrows and inject the nerve freezing agent directly into them. That nerve freezing agent is not like an anesthetic, which obstructs the ability of the nerves to transmit and will eventually wear off. As its name implies, it freezes all nerve transmissions. The instant that this agent reaches all the organs that those nerves are attached to, they'll be forced into immediate paralysis. Simply put, once under the power of this drug, opened eyelids will be unable to close. A contracted heart will no longer expand. An open mouth won't be able to shut. You're being too loud, Mayuri-sama. Silence! Okay, that's actually pretty funny, I'll admit. Actually, this is an interesting plan. So they intend to completely paralyze Pernida with this freezing agent. While I have yet to confirm the contents of its interior, I have at the very least been able to verify that blood does indeed course inside it. With this drug, we shall literally freeze the flow of its blood and kill him. Okay, so that is how they're going to do it. They're just going to freeze his blood. The question is it going to work? The nerves on the ground have been rendered numb with my anesthetic, so you can step on them without any fear of retaliation. Before he can sever his nerves from the arrows that have fallen to the ground, inject them with the freezing agent. Okay, so Nemu's on the move and injects the freezing agent onto one of the arrows, and that arrow still has a nerve attached to it. So the freezing agent is spreading from the arrow to Pernida's hand, and it's spreading on to Pernida, and it's completely frozen. And that is the original body of the left arm of the Soul King, by the way. So, yeah. And there goes another hand. That hand is also in complete paralysis. It's also frozen. And that leaves one more. So is this it from the left arm of the Soul King? Checkmate, Pernida. But it's not over yet. Oh, okay. Severed its thumb. Actually, no, that's very impressive. That's actually smart. Before the freezing agent can completely spread onto its body or arm, whatever, you just severed like the part of it that has the freezing agent on it before it can completely spread. That's actually very smart. Lost a thumb. I don't know if Pernida can regenerate that, but yeah, it didn't work. There's still one arm left, and I think this is the clone of the left arm of the Soul King. You're gonna have to do better than that, Kurotsuchi. Wait, how does he know Mayuri's last name? What is with that manner of speech? It's almost as if Zaraki were mouthing off back at me. So he's talking like Kenpachi. But, oh, you realized something. That's it. So that is how it is able to evolve. It can absorb information from anything its nerves are connected to and mature. You can do that? Holy crap! So it too can gather information and absorb it, and that's how it's evolving. So I guess that time it attached its nerves on Kenpachi and even like on a part of Nemu and Mayuri. That was how it was able to evolve his speech patterns. This will prove quite troublesome. If its nerves have evolved all the way up to Zaraki's level, then Nemu's reflexes and speed will not be sufficient enough. Oh shit. It's on Kenpachi's level? Well, crap. That's not good. So do they have like another plan or something? I don't know. What the hell? Okay, alright, Mayuri is telling Nemu to, retreat, fall back in this instant, but the original Pernida, it just burst out of the freezing agent. How did it do that? That must be the power of my Matai Fukuin Shotai? So because of the information it absorbed from Mayuri's Bankai, it was able to do the same thing as the Matai Fukuin Shotai? Really? So it was able to, like, give birth to itself to a new left arm of the Soul King? This is weird, man. Holy crap. Pernida's on a whole different level, and I had no idea. Like, something's... Is he gonna get crushed? Is he gonna get crushed by Pernida? I don't know what's gonna happen. Okay, next page. Okay, there's, Nemu. She looks surprised. For some reason. Mayuri-sama. And fierce emotion. Mayuri-sama. She's leaping up, I guess, try to save Mayuri, and... Wait, is that it? Really? Is that how you end it? Oh! But, wait, what's gonna happen? God damn it. Oh, man. Just when things are getting really, really, really good. Freaking hell, Kubo. Yeah, so... That is Bleach chapter 641, and this was honestly a really good chapter. I mean, so far the chapters based on this fight have been pretty good. And I really did like Mayuri and Nemu's teamwork. I mean, he did come up with a really good plan, and it seemed like it was going to work. I mean, freezing the nerves and freezing Pernida's blood so that they can kill it. And that also applies to the other clones of Pernida. And they were successful in freezing 2 of them, but one unfortunately was able to sever the parts that had the freezing agent on it so that its body wouldn't be completely frozen. Which is actually pretty impressive on Pernida's part. But what's even more impressive is how Pernida was able to evolve, how the left arm of the Soul King was evolving. Pernida's speech, its way of talking, has been developing consistently, and the reason why we get it from this chapter, it's because it's able to absorb information from anything its nerves attach it to. So the times where its nerves attached on like Kenpachi, its speech was developed up to like Kenpachi's level, and it's not just its speech, but we can assume its power and reflexes as well, its basic abilities. It's now on Kenpachi's level, which is pretty bad, so they have to come up with another plan to defeat the left arm of the Soul King. But after what happened in the last few pages, well, something bad is gonna happen. It seems like Mayuri is gonna get slapped by Pernida, probably crushing him. But we see Nemu's surprised look on her face, this fierce look, and it looks like that she's going to try to step in and save Mayuri, sacrifice herself to save Mayuri. So I don't know what's gonna happen next week. It seems that either Mayuri is gonna die, Nemu's gonna die, neither of them are gonna die, or they're both gonna die. And this thing was able to use the Matai Fuku and Shotai just by like attaching its nerves onto, I guess, onto the Ashisogi Jizo or something. But then again, it was inside Ashisogi Jizo, so maybe it was able to absorb that info with the nerves before it was digested and before it escaped out of the Ashisogi Jizo. So he can still do that again, even if they do try to kill him again, right? I don't know, but Pernida is on a whole new level right now, so I have no idea how the left arm of the Soul King is gonna get like defeated or killed. One thing's for sure is that they cannot touch those nerves. Otherwise, it will absorb any info it has on the person and even on the ability as well. If Mayuri does survive, then he has to come up with another plan, which is a shame because the plan on freezing Pernida's blood was actually pretty impressive. It was very smart. So yeah, next week, one thing's for sure, either one of these characters is gonna die or maybe not. But this was a pretty good chapter, I gotta admit. It was pretty good. And I am looking forward to seeing what's going to happen next week. I don't know what is going to happen, but we'll just have to wait and see. So tell me guys, what do you think of this week's chapter of Bleach? Did you like it? Did you hate it? What do you think of Pernida right now, since it has now have gotten into a whole new level? And do you think either Mayuri is going to die, or Nemu's going to die, or both of them are going to die, or you think none of them are going to die? And even though with this new nerve ability, is there a way to defeat the left arm of the Soul King? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like the video if you like it, and subscribe to more videos, and be sure to check out my Facebook fan page and Google+. So yeah, that is Bleach chapter 641. I got a feeling that we're gonna get a character death next week, but we'll just have to wait until, well, next week. I'm Response27, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.